All right, so in this section 1.4, we are going to work on equations of a line. I know they are giving you a point slope form of a line is y minus y1 equal m times x minus x1, but I don't like to use that. And I'm going to show you what I think it's necessary for you, what is necessary for you to do. And it's very nice and easy and not as confusing sometimes than remembering the formula up here. So we have 2 points. We know that these 2 points are going through a line. So the first thing I want to be able to say is that if I know that these 2 points are on a line, they are supposed to check the equation y equal mx plus b. All right. Second of all, if I want to find the equation of this line, I'm looking for the slope, and I'm looking for b. So how do you calculate the slope? Well, to calculate the slope, I take these 2 points and I'm doing y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. I don't care which point you are going to take as x1, point 1 and point number 2. I'm going to take, just for the sake of it, take the point number 1 for negative 2 and the point number 2, 3, 7. So it's going to be 7 minus negative 2 over 3 minus 4. I end up to have 7 plus 2 over negative 1. I end up to have negative 9. So my slope is negative 9. So therefore, y equal negative 9 x plus b. Okay? How to find b? Well, to find b, you are going to use 3, 7 or 4, negative 2, the coordinate of one of these 2 points, to find b. Each of them will give you exactly the same value of b. Why can I use these 2 points? Because they are on the line, and if they are on the line, they can check the equation y equal negative 9x plus b. So let's check this out. 7, oops, something's happened. So 7 equal negative 9 multiplied by 3 plus b. 7 equal negative 27 plus b. I subtract negative 27 both sides and I end up to have b equal 34. Let's check if I find exactly the same value with the other point. So I got negative 2 equal negative 9 multiplied by 4 plus b. Negative 2 equal negative 36 plus b. I add 36 both sides to have b by himself and end up to b equal 34. So the equation of my line is equal negative 9x plus b equal 34. As you can see, I didn't use the formula above. I'm just using the ability of knowing that when 2 points are on the line, they are checking the equation y equal mx plus b. I would like you to remember that when 2 lines are parallel, the slope are equal to each other. And when the lines are perpendicular to each other, well, the slope of the first line is equal to negative 1 over the slope of the second line, which I can write also m2 equal negative 1 over negative m1. Okay, depending on what you have in your problem. All right, so find the equation of a line passing through a point and parallel to another line, because 6x plus 5y equals 60 is the equation of a line. So I got the line number 1, which is 6x plus 5y equals 60. The first thing I want to do is express this line into a y equal mx plus b. So I'm going to have 5y equals 60 minus 6x, because I need to subtract 6x both sides, and then I divide by 5 everywhere. So y equal negative 6x divided by 5 plus 60 divided by 5. Let me change the color, and I end up to have negative 6 over 5x plus 12. I know that I have another line number 2, which I don't know, y equal mx plus b, but I know that this line is going through the point, 2, 5, and I know that the line number 2 is parallel to the line number 1. What does that mean? That means that the slope of my line number 2 is equal to the slope of my line number 1. Therefore, m2 equal negative 6 over 5. Now I know the equation, the slope of my line number 2. I can naturally write negative 6 over 5 x plus b. And to find b, I'm going to use the point who is on this line right here. Okay? And so I'm going to get 5 equal negative 6 over 5 multiplied by 2 plus b. 5 equal negative 12 over 5 plus b. I need to add plus 12 over 5 both sides, which imply that b equal 5 plus 12 over 5. When you don't have the same denominator, you need to look for the LCD. In that case, the LCD is pretty simple. It's 5. So therefore, I need to multiply by 5 top and bottom the second fraction. I would like to remind you right there, 5 is 5 over 1. And I end up to have a 25 over 5 plus 12 over 5. One fraction. 25 plus 12 equal 37. Therefore, the equation of the second line is y equal negative 6 over 5 x plus 37 over 5. Alright guys, writing in a standard form means that I need to rewrite this equation right there as, right here, as something looking like ax plus by equals c. Well, first of all, what I want to do is get rid of the fraction. All right, let's get rid of the fraction. Therefore, in order to do that, I'm going to take each denominator, in that case 8 and 4, and completely factorize into prime. This is a 2 cubed and this is a 2 square. My LCD is the multiplication of each factor with the highest power. Right there is only one factor, the factor 2. One is a cube, the other is square, so I know that my LCD is going to be 2 cubed. Now I'm going to multiply by 2 cubed both sides of my equation. 2 cubed multiplied by 8 equal 3 over 8 times x with multiplied by 2 cubed plus 2 cubed multiplied by 1 over 4. I multiply both sides by the LCD and I realize that I have 8y equal 3x, 2 cubed divided by 4, 8 divided by 4, it's going to be equal to 2, so plus 2. And so now it's pretty easy to define that we're having minus 3x plus 8y equal 2. Okay? I will let you do the example number 2. Find the equation of a line going through these 2 points. Step number 1, find the slope. Step number 2, use one of the 2 points, or actually it's negative 1, 3, or 5, negative 7 to find the value of b. Same thing for the example number 3. Example number 4. And example number 5. Let me do the example number 5. We are dealing with different things. So actually, let me see. I just realized that the example number 4 and example number 5 are exactly the same. So just do the example number 4. Let's try to do the problem number 6. On the problem number 6, what do we have? We have find a line parallel to y equal 5 passing through the point 2, 3. It is exactly the same thing. So we have a line number 1 defined as y equal 5. Well, y equal 5, y does not depend on x, so no matter what value of x I'm going to choose, y will be always equal to 5, which means right there we have an horizontal line. And I know that the horizontal line m equals 0. The slope is equal to 0. I'm looking for the equation of line number 2, which is parallel to the line number 1. Therefore, that means m2 equals 0. And I know that this line is passing through, so that means y equals 0x plus b. And I know that this line is going through the point 2, 3. So to find b, I'm going to substitute the value of x and y by 2 and 3, and I will find the value of b. And I end up to have y equals 3. B equals 3. B equals 3. So therefore, the equation of the line is equal 0x plus 3, which is y equals 3. And what do we have? Another horizontal line. And I was expecting that. Why? Because I knew that my line number 2 is parallel to my line number 1. And if my line number 1 is horizontal, my line number 2 will be also horizontal. I will let you do the problem number 7. It's the same idea. Now it's perpendicular. Okay, perpendicular. So step number 1, remember that if your line that you're looking for, let's say that you're looking for the slope of the line number 2, that you know that's going to be minus 1 over m1. Okay. That said, let me do it for you, and you will try to do another one, example number 8, by example. m1 equal, in that case, equals 0. Okay. Why m1 equals 0? Because I got y equals 5, which is 0x plus 5. When I do that, I end up to have to say m2 equal minus 1 over 0, which is undefined. And what do I know when it's undefined? I know that means that my line number 2 is vertical. And if my line number 2 is vertical and is passing through the point, my line number 2, which I know now is vertical, is passing through the point 2, 3, that means that for no matter what value of y, the value of x will be always equal to 2. In that case, x equal 2 is the equation of my line number 2. I let you do the problem number 7 and 8 and the practice problem. Thank you very much.